Hello, Cancer. So this is kind of interesting. We have the Hermit, the Nine of Swords, the Moon, and the Ace of Cups. Hope you are having a happy sunny day. So the Hermit talks about going within. The Nine of Swords, this is talking about your fears and your anxieties, right? You're going within to get guidance, or you should be going within to look at the situation a little bit deeper in regards to your fears and your anxieties. This Ace of Cups, okay, this can talk about love, right? So what are you afraid and anxious about? You're trying to get clarity, trying to get guidance, trying to find your path. This Ace of Cups, it can talk about love. Yes, romantic love, self-love. Yes, it can talk about that. It can also talk about your creativity or your dreams, trying to have this potential and this new beginning for your dreams. Not just in regards to love, but in regards to anything, whatever your dream is, you're trying to have this new beginning. This can also talk about the handing down of a tradition. So you could be afraid about something to do with a tradition or traditional values. You could be really anxious about that and nervous about that and how that's going to go. And you're really needing to get this clarity on where these fears, where these anxieties are coming from. Why are they hitting you now? So it could be telling you to be a little bit cautious with finances because, you might be in sort of uncertain circumstances, but there could also be hidden opportunities. You could suddenly find yourself in the spotlight. Any sort of releasing of fear, any sort of intuition that you're getting on this situation, pay attention to it. Really pay attention to your dreams. So you want to face those fears, okay? Really look at where they're coming from. And you're the only person who can do that. You might need therapy to help you do that, but ultimately, even with a therapist's help, you're the only person who can deeply look within inside yourself. And that's what the Hermit is talking about, and guiding yourself. Then we got Two of Wands, Ten of Cups, the Chariot, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Chariot is talking about getting yourself together, both your conscious, your unconscious, and your higher self, your soul, and pulling that chariot forward. What is the chariot pulling? It pulls the sun. It pulls the creativity, the growth, the rebirth that you want with this Two of Wands. You're looking for that path towards your emotional satisfaction, towards ending this cycle where you weren't happy, and having that happy, healthy family life, having that happy home life, feeling comfy with yourself in your own skin. This Ace of Pentacles, it warns you about a lack of planning that could lead to a lost opportunity. It also warns you anything that's not for your highest good anymore, you need to let it go. So when you're going within and you're looking at this and you're like, what's going to make me emotionally satisfied? If there's something that maybe in the past you thought it would bring you satisfaction, but now you're not sure, if it's not a 100%, what does that one guru say? If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. Pardon my French. So really make sure that whatever plan you're coming up with, whatever action, that it actually is in your best interest, with that Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it can also talk about financial losses. it can even talk about letting go of the need for physical things or money, because you're realizing that sort of things, overworking, having, a fancy house or a fancy car or a lot of possessions, may not be what brings you emotional satisfaction anymore in your home life. It might be getting in the way of your emotional stability and satisfaction. So Ace of Pentacles in reverse can sometimes talk about not necessarily moving towards minimalism, but like a rethinking of what your priority, what your value is in regards to your possessions. Like, am I really happy with, working 80 hours in order to afford this big fancy house that I can only furnish, 5 rooms in it, and they're barely furnished, and I don't even like most of the furnishings in them. And why am I doing this? Ace of Pentacles in reverse can sort of give you that, oh, this is not right for me. I'm unhappy in this situation. And then you're trying to get that vision for your long term. You're trying to get that higher perspective on what will bring you emotional satisfaction, the things that we think are going to make us happy and bring us that happy home life and emotional satisfaction. Sometimes we get them and they're more of a burden than a joy. And you really need to look at where your joy lies now, or where it's going to lie in the future. Take stock of the situation. Sort of get yourself together and take stock of the situation. Look at it from that different angle, from the long-term perspective. What's going to bring you this happiness, this fulfillment, and drop everything that doesn't, let it go, sell it, give it away, whatever you need to do, find a different job, plan on spending less if you want to work less so you can be home more, living the good life. Okay?